We still got 30 minutes till you can legally shoot in New York. So fun fact about New York. You can't hunt a half hour before sunrise like I'm pretty sure you can in every other state in the United States. So, cool on them for being unique, but it's kind of lame, to be honest with you. Not really into it, but the cool thing is we get to sleep a little bit more because I'm not going to be out here just fooling off if you can't even shoot when you can see. So, we're going to get ready here, start heading down through here. There's one other guy parked here, but this is a humongous area. I think it's 3,000 acres, and there's like two spots to go into it. So it's kind of the mission for today is try to find deer that are rutting and moving, try to make plays on them while they're moving, but then try to find some spots to come back in and set up on later because we got a while to be here and hunt. So we're going to just hopefully pick some spots to set up and then come back to them later. Let's get after it.
It only took us probably an hour and a half to get in here completely set up. It helps when you remember your bow when you go bow hunting, because without a bow you can't shoot anything. And if you forget your bow, try to remember before you get to the base of your tree. I don't know anybody that's done that, but that's why we're running a little late this morning. Dylan and I are in here. This is one of my favorite spots. It's actually on a pretty... That sounds like a deer. Get ready for him to come right here. Okay. Or he's going to come right off your back. Okay. No, I see him. Deer right back behind us there. See him? Kind of coming down the hill there. She might have caught a whiff of us. What's that? Yeah, she's acting kind of funky. I can't see her anymore. Right here. Coming right down the seat. It's a good buck, dude. It's a good buck. little buck behind her. And he's one of those ones from like a distance. You're like, oh, I think. And then he gets close, and you're like, yeah. I mean, I probably would have shot him though. That's a little better start to the morning. Your wind is weird. Here where we hunt, it's like those deer were directly downwind of us, but the way the terrain lays, I mean, we're probably, I don't know, what would you say, 75 foot above them? Oh, yeah. We're on the back side of the top of this mountain. It's one of my favorite spots. I've hunted here. This will be the third time in here this year. And every time in, I've seen 7-8 deer, which is pretty awesome for big timber hunting. Actually missed one at the beginning of this week. Where we're sitting is we got a cut basically straight northeast of us. It's got the most oak trees in, I'd say, this immediate area anyway, and it lines up perfect with just a real solid pinch. But there's all sorts of noises going on, so we're just gonna sit here and be ready. We can tell you more later. I'm stressing out. We had that big windstorm yesterday. I'd say we lost like 90% of the leaves because you couldn't even see down in that bottom. Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Oh, there's a deer down there. 50 yards. 50 yards. Oh, the first doe that came by was like 40, but it's just, they were right over that knob. Now if I had a rifle, I don't think they're far. Yeah, I thought there was only 2, and then there's, 4 does and a buck. Yeah. That got me jacked. I know. I was called, and I'm not very called right now. It's 12:30. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to get out. I gotta get back to the house and do some work. Today is a day that I wish I didn't have to do my job, but we had a heck of a sit this morning. Saw 15, 16 deer. Just saw 3 bucks and some doe. Had a buck that would have shot chase or follow 5 does up through here, so definitely starting to heat up here. That's kind of a unheard thing, like especially in this big woods, is to see 15 deer in one sit, especially only half a day. So we're gonna try and slip out of here, get back to the house, get our work done so we can hunt the rest of the week. Not a bad sit in New York, you think, huh?
No.
We'll get out of here without hopefully boogering nothing and get back to the house and be out tomorrow morning. That edge. There's a pretty good RUT right there. That's pretty fresh. I say we just ease down this path and just peel it out. I think we're eventually going to bump into deer. That one looks pretty fresh. Which one? Oh, that one also is there. I didn't even see that thing. Awesome. This spot is where Keith, Cody, and I came in here turkey hunting. We saw a bunch of sign. Figured there'd be does bedded in here at the very least, and sure enough, we just spotted one. They don't know we're here. I heard another deer cough down in there, so I think we're probably just gonna work an edge here. Hopefully bump into a buck at some point. I don't know that I want to go right into the thicket, just to keep the does in there. That way we can hopefully catch some cruising bucks in the setup. But I'm gonna move up here and just see what we see. Alright, we've been coming down through here, and we saw some does up in what we thought was going to be a doe bedding area.
There's some buck sign, but nothing crazy. Didn't even find a scrape, but did find some fresh rubs. Now we're headed downhill, as you can tell, towards a big saddle. I love these terrain features. I mean, Ben and I hunt these things all the time back in Ohio, but this is a big scale saddle. So it's got a really big mountainside that goes up this way, and then there's a big drop, and then it pinches down between two little ditches, and then over there you can see there's another hill, and that saddle separates this hill that we're on and that hill. So as we're going down in here, a glass down there, and I can see a fresh rub, a little bit of a thicket starting. And one of the things that we knew coming into this hunt is we were going to have a lot more boots on the ground scouting, because a lot of the thickets are old, like homesteads and stuff like that in this part of the country, and that is within the solid timber. So to find these things, we can't just look at a map like we typically do in, let's say, Iowa or even in Ohio sometimes. Once we get into the woods, we're picking out terrain features and then looking for cover within those terrain features. I think we'll start slowing down here, get the wind pretty good coming up from that low ground, so we're just going to ease our way in, hopefully spot something to make a move or find a good spot to set up. Obviously got the most diversity in it than anywhere. We got down to the saddle. There's some buck sign, nothing super crazy, but more than we've seen, I'd say. There's definitely does in here feeding on this diversity. I mean, you got this tall grass out here, kind of an open area. And up in here you got like crab apples dropping. There's really just a lot of diverse habitat in here compared to some of the stuff up on top. So we'll probably try to find some sort of setup to come back into at some point in here and just still hunt our way through, hopefully bumping into a buck cruising at some point. It's almost 11 already, so probably gotta continue to make a move through here and then see what we want to do next.